Hello, everybody. We're branded. It's the fan club. How's it going? Hey, fan brick club.
We now have a brick and mortar, if you will. I'll see myself out. Good night, y'all.
No.
That was a fast episode.
That was a speedy episode.
I never leave. I just pull the privacy.
We're all done.
Well, see, now if we want to take a break, I'll be like, I'll be right back.
just fan
I have my own
way
break
out.
screen now.
Welcome back to Hunt for the Heart Shards here on Sladies. We are still on the moon, and the girls have discovered a few mysteries about the Moon Kingdom from being here. First of all, there was a trapped ghost woman in the mirror that they were able to purify and bring back. Found out her name was Magda, and she was here to essentially protect the last remaining records of the Moon Kingdom. They also witnessed Ares and Athena doing some hooky, crazy, necromantic shit. And 5 individuals who we have come to find out are the acolytes of Soon were brought back from the dead and taken somewhere. Hey cow. So, oh, sorry. Everybody's got something to hug. But
Not having it today. It's fine.
it's cool.
Wait. I have a Yoda.
I have a goblin.
Wait, no, I have a...
Also, it's pajama night, so put on your comfy pajamas for no other reason than just because they're comfy. And it's been a
Guys,
week.
but I can't find my familiar.
You can't find Strix?
Ask
It's in
ask
your
the
purse
spell,
with all the
find
snacks,
familiar.
apparently.
You
Strix
gotta
has turned into a
self-loss.
badger for the day, because she's disappeared.
My goodness. Can't believe you. We'll find her,
Oh, fuck, I
we'll
can't
find
believe
her
you've
on
done
break.
this.
We'll find her on break.
To think we almost started early.
Exactly. We were so close.
Nope, now we're on, and I'm still not ready.
You're doing fine, sweetie. But yes, still on the moon. Many more secrets to find and uncover, as well as a way to get back home.
Bet we got a rocket ship we can borrow.
But yes, so you guys last we're here with Magda. What do you want to do?
Pretty sure we were sleeping.
That's right. I was like, you guys, did you guys go anywhere?
Because I
No, you went to bed.
I remember laying on the same bed as Mia and sticking my feet in her face.
Yep.
That's
And
right.
I remember knocking you out of the bed.
Yes.
Hannah's got like 3 beds pushed together so she can fit.
Very Snow White. I love it. It's great.
Okay, so we wake up. It's the next day.
It's the next day, time, what have you. You have taken your long rest. Nothing happened while you were sleeping. And who's the first person to wake up?
I think Hannah is usually an early riser. So probably Hannah, unless there's other morning people.
I probably need to pee or something. Just stay real groggy and just grumpy for a while. But would stay up if there's anybody else up.
Hannah's gonna go around and just like put a granola bar next to everybody so they have something to eat when they wake up.
While you're doing that, you get to Mia and Tansy, and you realize that because I'm giving Tansy a little bit of actual Meg flavor, and Angela has experienced this. Tansy has like unintentionally like snuggled Mia in her sleep.
One assumes.
Ask Angela if she has slept over my house before. This is a thing that actually happens.
It's okay.
It's
Fine.
nice.
Just,
Yeah.
She'll just leave 2 little granola bars on either side of you.
All right. As the granola bars are being left out by the granola bar fairy, and as Kitty also wakes up, still a little groggy, do you make your way downstairs, Hannah?
I think so. That's where we left Magda, right?
Yep.
Downstairs?
Yep.
Yeah. She's got her granola bar,
Yeah.
bottle of water.
Yeah, Magda's downstairs and she sees you come down. She says, "Oh, hey, good morning. I think
Morning? I guess. I don't know. I don't have a watch.
it's been a few hours. It's time. I cleaned.
You did.
It took me a long time, lots of focusing, but I did it. You're the first people who've been down here, and I just wanted it to look a little nicer, less dusty. In case you guys
Yeah,
wanted
I
to-
mean, Celine was kind of upset about the state of the library. I really, she was.
it's okay.
It looks better now.
I get it. Not gonna lie. If I had known people would be coming by, I probably would have cleaned up. But I didn't know.
You know, it was kind of a last minute decision for us.
But I'm glad you're here, and I hope I can help you guys find what you're looking for, as well as help you get that teleporter to work, which it'll work. It'll definitely work.
Cool. Yeah, like I said, it's kind of a last minute thing. No real.
The fact that you just said get the teleporter to work and then said it'll work, it'll definitely work. I have a heckin' concern.
That's just my face. That's just my face, Meg. Don't worry about it.
You just always look vaguely ominous. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're in danger.
What do you need help finding anything right now?
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I don't really know what we're looking for. I mean, we're looking for Moon Kingdom stuff, right? So, like, we're
It's
trying.
just
I mean,
All
we're
of
here.
it. Yeah.
Hey, so it's everywhere.
Like, we're
But, like-
here, so...
You know, but like, I guess we want to try and fight the Shadow Queen and.
Yeah. I mean, so I guess there's diaries from that I have my diary. I think it's still in there. Yeah, it's still in there. A few people left, you know, their last thoughts before leaving, and there's definitely some records in the clinic about those that were corrupted before. That could lead you to something. There's also books about the acolytes of Soon, and there's like, you know, the kid fairy tale versions of what they did, and then there's like the historical records of what actually happened, or as much
we
as
might want those.
they were
We
willing
might
to
want
tell
those
us.
historical records because I think we're probably gonna have to beat the shit out of them. Oh, sorry. I mean,
No, it's fine. That's not really them. They wouldn't.
Well-
They wouldn't. It's you know, that's.
but well, you know, but to have like some research, like maybe what they can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Glad you're not concerned about this, because I'm about to go wreck great something grandma's ass.
So said that none of us were there to hear Hannah use a bad word.
That was more what she was upset about, and not
Oh.
not the kicking the shit, the actual saying of the word shit. She was like, oh, Oh, shouldn't have said that.
She thought you were, like, trying to be respectful about the fact that...
No, you
they're-
don't curse in front of the librarian.
No.
You don't do that.
She's not the librarian.
Nah, whatever she is, she seems to be in charge, and Hannah's like, oh, you don't curse in front of people like that.
Well, yeah, I can show you those if you're interested. And so, yeah, she. Do you want to go to... she shows you where the diaries are in the library, and yeah, they're essentially like journals of people's recollections of the last couple of... I mean, several of them are like whole journals and diaries that have, like, you know...
Oh, okay, like a century's worth of...
Like, yeah, or like maybe like 10 or 20 years worth of just people's day-to-day lives. Some people kept it for the last month or so, and those were kind of kept in all together in like one special kind of like bound leather thing. And then she shows you the ones in the clinic that are specifically like doctors diagnosing those that have come under the corruption before coming into the like what the corruption looked like before everybody hunkered down in the bunker, and then the 4 individuals that
Hunker in the bunker.
hunker in the bunker.
Sorry.
No, you're right. And then the 4 individuals that did fall to corruption while inside of the bunker.
I think Hannah's going to leave the diaries for the others, but she is interested definitely in the, like, clinical notes and things like that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she shows you those, and then she just kind of, she looks at you and she says, I know your friends made, you know, an observation, and, well, I don't think that it's necessarily right to just assume that just because 2 people look very similar to each other that they're related. But
Oh.
if you were interested, we could be not necessarily related, but there were others like us on the moon, and if you wanted to know more about that, I could tell you. There is also, like, you know, I think someone left a book about the famous families, and we...
Famous families?
Well, there's one very famous family that is native to the moon and could actually bend the moonstone to their will. I couldn't do it because it kind of, you know, it kind of drained after a couple of generations, but they were made of, like, pure stone. It was really cool.
Huh. I mean, yeah? I mean, I never really understood why I'm magic, I guess. 'Cause, like, Celine's got the, you know.
Yeah.
And Tansy's got the grandma.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of, you know, just Hannah.
Well, you're here, even if you're just Hannah.
You're our Hannah.
She's our Hannah. God damn it.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Mia.
Stop eating me, Meg. Stop it.
Same brain cell, same brain cell.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to find out if that's, you know, a connection.
Yeah. And again, you know, some people remember if they left before the head priestess kind of, I wouldn't say wiped everybody's memories, but altered it. A lot of people don't remember how far back their ancestry line goes with the Moon Kingdom, which was a choice, but if you were interested, there is a book, but I could tell you a little bit about what I know, but it's up to you.
Well, I mean, I really want to know, but I also feel like maybe, and she kind of gestures to the books from the clinic, and she's like, this might be more urgent.
Right. Yes.
But I mean, could I take it with me? Is that bad?
No, so what I have decided as the one time I don't turn my
I didn't hear a damn thing, Nikki.
Gift that. That needs to be a gift.
just
Holy shit, there's signal on the moon. They've been lying to us. The phones work. The phones work.
it's literally just Luna looking at the phone going, we're trapped on the moon. How do we get back?
Well, it was even
was the
funnier
real
because
big
I
bad
have
all
my
along.
notifications on my phone turned off, but I didn't do headphones, so I'm like, oh shit, did that just come from me?
No, normally I have my
Cool, I
phone
think
on
we all look
silent.
at our phones.
I normally have my phone on silent, so it doesn't make noise, and it doesn't. I even turn like the turn vibrate off while silent mode is off. And so I feel really bad about that. Sorry, folks. I'm glad that was funny for everybody. My husband hates it when I yeet my phone to the bed.
He didn't see it. We're
He didn't
good.
see it. He doesn't know. He
No
doesn't.
one will know.
He will never know.
Why does he hate? You know what? Nope, that's a question for after stream.
Getting off
He just
track
throws
Angry
here.
them.
Angry-
They literally shouldn't throw them.
Anyway, shoot, what was she gonna say? Oh, I have decided as the last remaining cleric of the last temple of Saloon on the Moon Kingdom that these books and everything within them deserve to be known to the public. If the Shadow Queen is returning and if people are falling into her corruption and we don't want it to get as bad as it did.
Yeah.
So, and also people need to know where they came from.
And I promise, if there's any fines for them being overdue, I'm very good about paying fines.
I'm not a librarian.
Okay.
It
It is a library, though.
It is a library, and I have been tasked to protect it, but I have not only failed that task, but I also feel as though people should know. There's a gap of history that needs to be filled.
All right. Well, I don't think you failed, because here we are, and here are the books. So,
Yeah.
you did it. Did good.
Thanks. Okay, well, I will leave you to these. I will go back into the library to I guess put things in stacks in like would
Maybe
she
like
like it like here's pertinent history information, here's
I don't know. Maybe do it like, here's history books, here's diaries, here's, I don't know, what else you got in there?
I mean, we've it's mostly history books because people thought people would want to know about their history, and we also have some children's books in there as well because there were kids here, and oh my god, and she disappears for a second, and a few minutes later, or she doesn't disappear, she like phases through the door out of the clinic. And then a few minutes later, she comes back in. She comes back through the door. You hear a thud on the other side of the door. She goes back through the door. She opens the door, and in her hand is a book. But again, it looks like like several pieces of paper have been like bound together with twine, and she hands it to you, and it is this colored picture book. And it says by Lily, and not related, not a Daystar, different child named Lily, and
Long name to write in a book.
yeah.
Not the Daystar Lily.
No.
Who is just as cool as the Daystar Lily, so please stop comparing us. Jones.
But it's like me and my family's day indoors, and it's just like this cute little crayon drawing of like this little girl like
A
today.
little quarantine story.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my god, my heart.
Today I saw the dancing lights. They were really pretty. Me and the other kids chased them around. I think one of them is named Sapphire, and she's like a little pretty, just like kid doodle thing. She's like, you know, we had to find ways to entertain ourselves.
I love it. Speaking as somebody who still has books that she published in first grade, I love this.
Yes. This is good. Me being that parent, I will absolutely keep every single piece of important artwork from my child. There's some artwork that I'm just kind of like, it's fine.
Big marker scribble can go away.
Yes. But like, you know, handprint, feet print artwork. Slide. Keep that. Anyway, so she leads you to the clinic books if you have any questions. Who else is getting up and coming downstairs?
I feel like
would.
at some point during this, Hermia would have had the blanket like covering her entire self, and like a hand popped out, grabbed the granola bar, and like brought it back in, and just ate it like a little monster.
So April.
Maybe I'm bringing a little April into my character. But yeah, just like that. There are now crumbs in the bed.
It's fine. No one's used these beds in ages, so it's fine.
But yeah, I'll probably get up not long after that and head down, and I'll probably hear their voices.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that's Tansy probably would have come down, but I would imagine it was after this whole discussion. So
Magda's downstairs. She's just like, "Hi, I cleaned the library.
Did someone say how to organize books?
I'm going to find. I'm not a librarian.
Oh no, that's cool. I
So-
work in a library.
Great.
I'm kind of like a librarian part-time. Like, do you want it ISKI, ISBN, Dewey Decimal Style? I can do author, color, shapes.
I don't care, but
Oh, cool.
but I also don't expect that the library the books will stay here. I don't know. I was mostly worried about organizing them in categories of importance for you guys to do some of your, if you're curious about things. But I also realized that you guys have only like a certain amount of time that you have to be here, and so just, you know, I can help you find things though. That is I'm a librarian in that sense.
Could we take them? If
Yes.
you weren't... Oh, then I don't think we need to organize. We just take a bunch of them. Well, okay,
yeah.
actually, so we have a problem. I don't know if you can help us. We could take these books off your hands and leave this place clean and spick and span and organized for you, but we don't have a way to leave.
Yes, there is the teleporter that they used to get everybody to Earth down in the Arcanum Sanctum down underneath the office. I just don't really know how it works, but I'm sure that with your magics, you'll be able to get back to Earth.
Hey, Magical Girl Phone, how do you fix a teleporter?
Boop boop. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're asking.
Damn it. Worth a try. I mean, I guess we can
Stupid.
look at it if it's our best chance out.
Yeah. Do you want to look at that now, or do you want to look at the books first?
Well, if we can get home, we could just put all the books on the teleporter and hit the button, and they'll go home. And then it won't matter. And then we have a very
There's a lot of
smart
books.
cat that loves books.
Oh, that's great. Smart cat. I love that. There are a lot of books. It's not like it's not. I wouldn't say that it's
down to Jess's reaction.
I wouldn't say that the amount of books in here is like a ton, but it is like a sizable like chunk of bookshelves are full of books.
I have an idea. Let me get all the girls together, all the ladies, the sladies, if you will, and
What? Is that like your group name?
I don't know if we have a group name. I don't. Oh, we need more people.
Why are you shouting? I'm right here.
Hannah sticks her head out of the
Obviously,
clinic.
I wasn't
She's
shouting at
Everything
you.
okay?
So there might be a way out of here. But there are these books to look at, so we need like a book team and maybe an away team.
So Celine's
Like-
still upstairs sleeping, and she hears you shouting, and she turns over to Artemis and says,
Hold
"Why are they
hold up.
so loud?"
Hold up! This is very important. Stop this. How are Celine and Artemis bunk buddies? Are they
Catnapping together?
Heck yeah!
They doing that little yin yang thing?
Oh.
Yeah, a little snoozle.
Oh. Kitty.
Is this
that
Kitty in
roommate,
bed
like,
right
should
now?
I-
Just like
Do I wait till they get up? Do they know I'm in the room too?
I'm
got to pee, no.
uncomfy.
If I just pretend like I'm asleep, maybe they'll like go to sleep. I don't know. That like first year of college bad time.
Oh my god. Celine and Artemis, cat snuggled together. It's adorable. Ugh. Sorry, just my heart
I
was
mean, if
healed
that's
a
when
little
I
bit
walked
there.
out, if I saw that when I walked out of the room, I probably would not have yelled as loud.
You sure?
I guess his like ears twitching.
God, stop. So cute. I can't. We have to move past this or I'll just die a little bit.
No, I want to spend the next half hour just talking about sleeping kitties now.
So, everybody wakes up and makes their way downstairs, if they weren't already downstairs, to the shout of one Hermia.
Hermia, you were so loud. Some of us were still trying to get some sleep.
Do you want to sleep or do you want to have a chance to go home?
You have
Yes.
a point.
That's what I thought.
Artemis
So
was just so snuggly.
okay, again, do you want to sleep on this bed forever or do you want to go home?
I'll stop talking now.
It's okay.
I mean, it's fine. Like, I get it. I don't want to sleep. I mean, I do want to sleep, but like,
Hannah just calls out, "There's some granola bars."
Thanks, Hannah.
Thanks, granola bar fairy.
thank you for all the granola bars. Okay, so we have all these books to look through that will hold information. The librarian just told us that there is a
I have a name.
teleportation.
I was just about to say the same thing. She has a
name's
name,
Magda.
Mia.
Magda. Okay, Magda told us that there is a
Sounds
teleportation.
like magma.
Magma told us that there is a teleportation circle around here, and that we could potentially try to use it to go back home. So we can look through these books and figure out what information they have. I think it'd be really important for maybe Tansy to look through these books. You might see your family information, since your family is supposed to be from here. And like the rest of us could look at the teleportation circle and see if we can figure out how to get home. And if we can get home, we could take all these fucking books with us.
Mia, you make an awful lot of assumptions about me and my family.
We
Is there,
literally
like,
saw a thing that had your family's name on it with a person who busted out of there as a zombie.
From her tomb.
Yes, but your name was on it, so you might recognize your name or family names in books. Right?
And she just turns and looks at whoever's closest to her and just like, she assumes that anybody else in my family was as interesting as Nana was.
I mean,
Who
Nana
the heck, do you
Daystar's
know
pretty
who, the
damn
name of the person
interesting.
who busted out of the tomb? Or anything about them?
We have been over this already. I told you, literally, everything I know. And
I
it
know,
came
but
from
that's
a
more
children's
than most
story.
of us. So do you understand why I'm asking? Or do you want to go look at the teleportation circle?
I mean, we have the books about the acolytes of Saloon. We have the. Hold up. I have to look up the name because I named this specifically.
Like, I didn't mean to assume, Tansy. I just thought you would be interested in reading about them. But if you would rather come to the teleportation circle with me and try to figure out how that works, we can go do that instead.
Okay.
Maybe we could go to the teleportation circle?
I can show you. So the acolytes of Saloon are best. Their story. There's a book. There's an actual historical book. There's also children's books about it, but there's an actual historical book that breaks down a lot of different things. And that one is called "The Acolytes of Saloon: Defenders Against the Shadow Queen." It's an actual book that we have.
Well, we'll take that one for sure.
Do you have the illustrated version, preferably the manga version?
I do. It's the children. It's the children's one.
book.
That in my back
documentary
pocket for
that-
reading later.
Do you have like the instruction manual for the teleportation circle?
I don't know. So I
think I have an Allen wrench in my bag.
So I
mean,
know
it's probably
Like, always
gonna be,
throw the instruction manuals away.
it's
Not
probably
my
gonna
dad.
need someone with magic to figure it out.
So I can open
Or
up the
take-
way down into there because that was the last. That's like the last thing I can really do is open and close everything here and kind of gently manipulate this place as its protector. I can't use any magic though. Not like I could in my previous body life thing. So
Well, Hermia's magic is all heck, so maybe she can figure it out.
that'd
But
be
yeah, I want to go fix the circle, but like
Yeah.
someone else needs to stay here with the books and go through those because I can't do both.
well. I mean, I don't know how much time you want to use, but I can show you the magical circle, and those of you who want to stay and look at books, or we could all go together. It's up to you. I'm flexible. I'm incorporeal.
Tansy's already like looking at shelves, looking at the books, and she's just mumbling to herself the entire time.
I have book titles.
Please give me the good.
Wow.
Only a few that would actually be of importance. I'm not going to give you guys 200 book titles. That's ridiculous. Anyway.
How about this? I'm gonna take these, and she has like an armload of the clinical books,
Mm-hmm.
and she kind of sets them down. Let's put the books we want to keep here, and in the meantime, let's go look at the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Kitty, Celine, what do you guys want to do? You want to do books? Teleportation.
Kitty, you're muted.
Oh.
Waiting for Celine to say
Oh,
something.
okay. I mean, I would prefer the books because that's me, but I'll do whatever the group decides.
Well, we could do both. So you,
We're splitting the group. Like some
you
people
and
are staying
you
for
and
library and
Tansy
some are
can do
going.
books. Artemis, do you want to help us, or do you want to help Celine?
I'm not good at books or magic, but I can lift things. So I think I'll just
with the
just
book
Carry
crew.
Celine's books.
yeah. I will.
Carry
I will,
books to the teleportation
Yes.
pad for us.
yes,
And pass messages.
can do that.
Did we just make him our concierge?
Yes, we
He's
did.
been the
courier.
concierge. He's been the chauffeur. He's been the guard.
He has been the butler. He has been the cook. He's just a great guy.
He's
He's
an
also-
accountant.
Yeah, he's our accountant.
It's tax season, by the way, when we get back to Earth. So if anybody needs help with their taxes,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's
Like,
not.
this
No,
is
it's
a
not.
little
Because
too
remember, it's
dumb.
closer to summer.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's true.
So-
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Aha.
This is a
That's why he
magical
has-
world, ma'am. The taxes could have to be done over the summer. You don't
Okay,
know.
okay. If it was tax season, he would not have been able to come with us.
That's
very
fair.
true.
That's very
So someone earlier offered up in one of the Discord servers I'm in, offered up an alternative name for DM or GM,
Mhm.
and it was Numbers Pleb. And I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, sir, did you mean an accountant? Now all I can picture is, because Artemis is an accountant, is that he is also a GM.
Would be.
Wasn't he the GM of the fake game that we were playing?
Oh yeah.
He was the GM.
Everyone roll initiative.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. We're not actually
Oh.
going to do that.
It's like,
I
no
just-
way.
Just
Love
Artemis,
it.
very straightforward. Yeah, everybody roll initiative.
I got an 11, so I don't know. You guys know.
We're going against the accountant.
Anyway,
Don't you pull my
Count cat.
tricks, Nikki. Don't you dare.
I can't. I could never. Kitty, what are you up to?
Oh, no. I read books to go to sleep. There's no... I'm going with you all.
Great. Love it. All right. So, Celine, you and Artemis go with Tansy to the book room, and everybody else follows Magna to the office, where it has been cleaned up a little bit. The desk has been gently, the remains of it anyway, have been gently moved out of the way. And she goes up to the door, or she goes up to the back wall behind the where the desk was, and she puts her hand on the wall, and she begins muttering a few words, and the wall itself begins to glow like a technicolor of runes, and then it disappears. And you see in front of you a very large archway. Like, you could probably have 4 or 5 of you walking arm in arm down these set of stairs, very easily. Like, it is not a tight space. And you can actually kind of see there are these small embedded crystal gems kind of going down the wall of this tunnel leading to the bottom, and it's only like a 15-foot stairway down to where you can see the beginnings of more crystal outcroppings. So yeah, she just says, "It's right. Let's go look. I haven't been down there in a while. It's pretty though." So Magna leads you all downstairs, and as you go, the when she passes by the crystal outcroppings on the side of the wall, nothing happens. But when you all pass by, they begin to flicker to life and begin to illuminate as you make your way down the stairs. And once you get down to the stairs, there's one very large crystal outcropping kind of hanging from the ceiling, almost like a natural chandelier sort of situation, stalactite chandelier. I had to remind myself real quick which one it was. And it flares to life, and you can see this massive room, probably 50 feet circumference room, filled with these multicolored gemstones, quartz situation, kind of surrounding the room. And there are a few books, a few candles kind of littered around. You don't see anything that looks like a teleportation circle or anything like that in this room. But you do notice very quickly, though, as soon as that light comes on, kind of nestled amongst the crystals. Once the light comes on, there's just like a very large cluster sitting off to the side, and then you see it begin to slowly shift and turn, and then a long neck kind of comes around and creaks and cracks as a crystal dragon looks up at the three of you and Magda.
I should have stayed with the books.
It very slowly kind of climbs to its feet and looks at you all, and Magda's like, I do not remember this being here.
One move.
Have you ever seen one before?
No.
Kitty?
Hmm?
You're the animal expert?
Did you talk to it?
That's
Them?
a crystal dragon. That's hardly an animal.
How
That's
big
more
is
an
this?
element.
Oh,
Is it like the size of like a pit bull? Is it the size of a horse?
it is the size of maybe 2 horses.
Like
Oh,
on
that's
top of
not
each
unusual.
other's shoulders?
No, well, actually, probably like 3 horses. 2 on the bottom and 1 on top. Stacking horses.
Pyramid of horses.
It's a pyramid of horses.
Oh no.
It's a big fucking dragon.
It's a
Okay.
big fucking
Yeah,
dragon.
No,
Okay.
now it's a horse pyramid. I feel not as worried. We'll be fine.
As-
Yeah, I
does
was-
it notice us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need a geologist for this, not a pet store worker. What?
Anna like, starts to
hello?
go towards it with her hand out. Like
I'm
you
gonna
would
say
approach a
hello to
dog.
it and wave. Dragons.
So, Hannah, are you the only one walking towards it?
I'll walk towards it
You all walk towards
reluctantly.
You all slowly make your way towards the
Yeah.
crystal dragon.
I am not walking towards it, but I am saying hello to it.
Okay. It turns its head and kind of regards you all, and then it begins to like shift and move. And its body is it's strange. It looks like a mixture of. It doesn't look like a dragon with crystals growing out of it, nor does it look like someone made a dragon out of crystals. Its scales are definitely made of crystal, but then you like see its claws and everything, and you can definitely tell that this is a living, breathing creature. And it kind of slowly stands up and kind of sits and regards you all, and it says, you may stop there. Who are you?
Hannah immediately is just like, nope, no touchies. It talks.
Hello. We are just trying to get to the teleportation circle to try to get home. Not trying to interrupt you or anything.
I'm Hannah.
Kitty.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Hannah, Kitty. Do you have a name?
Oh, yes, sorry, Hermia. And you are?
I can't really come up with a proper name. The name I used to go by is hard to pronounce. You don't have the correct mouth
parts?
and throat parts to enunciate it correctly. You can simply call me Amethyst.
Sorry, one more time.
Amethyst.
Amethyst. Okay.
That's a real pretty name.
Thank you. You are not the wizard who summoned me to protect this cavern. Why should I let you in?
Because the person who did summon you was murdered with well as everyone else who lived here, and we're trying to stop the person who murdered them from murdering anybody else.
That.
Moving over, I'm just gonna be honest, it's a dragon. I don't think we're lying to this thing or trying to hide anything's gonna matter.
Yeah.
No, I was leaning over and talking to Kitty and Hannah.
No, full agreement with you there.
No, yeah, you put that real well.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Hermia.
What? We have to roll dice? Ooh.
Yeah,
13.
17.
Can I get an advantage? My friends are helping me. They said it was right.
No. With a 17, the dragon looks at you and he says, they say, very well. I can tell that you do not mean any malice, but I do wish to know, I do wish to make sure that you are worthy. And the dragon sits down in front of you all. It's you can feel its breath gently like floating towards you, and it's very crisp, like a cool autumn breeze kind of hitting you. It smells like cool mint. Anyway,
I have to do riddles, right?
yes.
I mean, riddles are sphinxes.
As long as it's not fraction word problems, we're.
Oh no, not fractions or algebra. Forget it.
Oh.
I mean,
No.
we'll be fine. I mean, I
We'll
don't
just
think
live on the moon if it's algebra.
Yeah, dragons don't ask riddles. That's sphinxes. We're gonna be fine. We'll be fine.
You're right.
Oh no, I definitely have some riddles.
Oh shit! I mean, yay!
You're smart, Maria. You're smart. It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
Just gonna eat
Here's the first riddle. Are your hearts and minds hardened? That's not the actual riddle. That's me making sure that you're
Oh,
ready to go.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
riddle
give
me.
us the riddle. Let's go.
hit me.
Please don't hit her.
No, don't. That would hurt. You're very big.
What did the shore do to the ocean when it saw it for the first time after the tide? Or excuse me, Nikki mixed that up. What did the ocean do to the shore when it saw it after the tide for the first time?
What did the ocean do to the shore?
I mean,
Go,
it's
Kitty?
Waved.
I can keep a straight face while I do this stupid thing. That is correct.
I mean, why would it be waved? That doesn't make sense. It's erosion. Erosion, like, would take away the sand.
No,
and
it's a
but
wave. It's an
correct.
ocean
It's the
wave.
wa-
When you meet somebody, you wave.
That's not what they said. They said what ocean water does to the beach land,
What
which
did
is
the ocean do when it saw the shore? It waved.
okay.
We can do the activist thing later when we get
Yeah,
back
we'll
to
talk
her.
about climate change later.
I mean, it's a really big deal. I think.
Oh, it is.
Sorry.
It's very big
yeah.
and it's very real, but we're trying to get off the moon.
You're right. You're right. I mean, the moon does affect the tides, so I mean, does that have to come into play with the riddle? Or
No,
No, I
solution?
think we got it. We can move on to the next
Oh,
one.
okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
no.
Sorry.
Good job, Kitty.
That was correct. What is the saddest fruit?
Oh, I know this one. A blueberry.
Very good.
Yes. I'm better at riddles than I thought it was.
Good job.
How's a blueberry sad? Berries don't have emotions.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue. You know,
I mean,
like.
you get that sometimes, right?
And somewhere in a library, ears just bristle and go, yeah, but you, no, not touching that.
This is the final riddle. The most difficult of all the ones that I've come across.
All right, pay attention, Mia.
What has 4 wheels, green, and flies? Oh, excuse me. What has 4 wheels, smells, and flies? Again, Nikki's trying to do these from memory.
4 wheels, smells, and flies?
Yes.
A garbage truck?
Very good. You are a very smart and wise one.
Oh, what? I don't even understand
It's
that
got
one.
4 wheels. It's and there's flies.
He just got it.
I love riddles.
April and Hermia don't get it.
They didn't talk about
It's got
sparrows.
4 wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smells.
It smells.
Smells.
Whoop, it smells.
And it has
And there's
flies.
And yeah, there was no distinction of and it physically flies. It
Oh
was
my
what has
God, that
4
is
wheels,
so
smells, and flies.
Right.
April's just mad because she didn't get it.
I mean, that is 100% true.
I love dumb shit like this. Hell yeah. Good at riddles. Ooh.
Yeah, Hermia, you have the highest intelligence. You'll be good at these. Fuck you guys.
Nikki just wanted to flip the script. I wanted to do riddles, but make them just Laffy Taffy jokes. Anyway.
Never done at riddles.
They're like, it has been quite some time since I've exchanged riddles with another being. Me and my master used to do them all the time. It was great fun.
Want to do one more? Maybe one more for Hermia. No?
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I'll
have
give you some Bazooka Joe.
Do you have a riddle that you would like to give me?
Do you have any riddles, Katie?
Oh, you had a really good one the other day that I didn't get. How about you buy for time? It had to do with
No,
something
I'm
about
That's right now.
air and walking or what's in my pocket.
There's a wallet in my pocket.
There's a bucket in my pocket, sir. It's a pocket.
Okay, but that's straight fire.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
Okay,
Um,
okay. What walks on 4 legs, and then 2 legs, and then 3?
What?
Person. You start out as a baby all crawling, and you stand up on your 2 feet, and then you got a cane, so it's 3.
I never learned how to crawl, so technically I don't.
You're not human.
It's
That's
technically true.
I mean, it's true. I'm a drow, but that's still rude. I'm a humanoid, at least. Assholes.
That was mean. I'm sorry. That was
No, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Too early in the morning for this type of thing.
Too early in the morning.
We haven't had any coffee yet. We're all just the worst.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm just gonna go to riddles.com. Here we go. Riddle me piss, boys.
So funny
Oh,
story.
no.
April never did learn to crawl.
No.
I rolled everywhere.
You roll. I love it.
Oh, like a squishy. Oh, like
No.
like goblin dog squishies. Yes, I've seen them. Their bones aren't all the way made like formed together, so they just starfish around everywhere. It's adorable. You are all very, very cunning and smart. I understand that you are looking for the teleportation circle. I am sad to watch you go, for it has been, again, a pleasure exchanging riddles with you. And the dragon moves, and there wasn't a door behind the dragon while it was laying there, but as its body shifts and steps out of the way, suddenly there is another large archway, kind of made with these quartz-like crystals, and inside you can see a beautiful, perfect, glass. It's made of quartz, but a beautiful, smooth quartz top teleportation circle. It's large. The one that that you saw at in Penny's lair was maybe the size of a desk. This is the size of
Studebaker.
Sure. it's
No,
maybe
I want
like
it bigger than a Studebaker. I want to bring all the books home.
it's about 10, not 20. I can do. It's big.
Oh God, it's 2010. We're gonna set it on
No,
fire.
no. Maybe 15 feet in circumference. Like it's pretty wide. All of you can fit on there with several of the books. But as you all are looking in the splendor of this beautiful room that has yet to really be activated, that is where we're going to take today's break. Stick around for a second. Go get some water. Go use the facilities. Go stretch. Go tickle your baby. If that's what you want to go do. If you have a baby, don't just go pick up a random baby and tickle it. It's not a good look. But yeah, we're going to be maybe 15 minutes. I gotta go read Oliver a bedtime story. So yeah, we will see you all in 15. Catch you later. Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you all got water and tickled the appropriate amount of children. We're doing great, we're fine, we're wonderful. And we're glad that you're here. Transportation team found the teleportation circle. It is within a large room filled with these beautiful quartz, multicolored quartz crystals. The only thing in this room when you walk in is it's just the teleportation pad. There are, though, books and candles in the room where the dragon is. And the dragon has just moved over to the side and laid itself against another set of crystals. And when it doesn't move, for a moment you forget that they're there until they move their head again. It's very strange.
Not creepy at all.
Just mildly unsettling.
Chameleon. Book crew. Book club. Sorry.
Could be worse. Could be the
Back in the
Babysitters
book
Club.
nook.
Back in the book nook. Tansy and Celine. So, you guys are making your way through the shelves, kind of just perusing over the books. And again, yeah, now that you have time to just look through them, you can see a bunch of journals, a bunch of diaries, and then there are some history books that people have brought down. Obviously, some that are complete sets, other ones that have seemed to be someone brought this from their own at-home library and put it in here. But there are a few books in here that some titles jump out at you. There's a book titled The Hand of Saloon. There's a book titled The Great Families of the Moon Kingdom. There's a book called The First Steps of Earth. And then there's the you do eventually find already out on a table the Acolytes of Saloon, Defenders Against the Shadow Queen. Those are the ones that really kind of jump out at you between you and Celine, and then again the plethora of smaller journals, children's books, things like currency for the Moon Kingdom, architecture for the Moon Kingdom, like things that would be interesting to somebody, not to you. Or maybe to you. I'm not going to list that book out.
So Tansy's like looking through the books and is just like mumbling to herself, like, me thinking that my family's gonna be in every single one of these books, and like just grumbling the whole time, and just like absent-mindedly grabs one of the titles but doesn't look at what she grabbed and sits down and just flips it open and realizes she has opened the book to the Daystar page of the Families of the Moon Kingdom book. And she just
Ahem. The
You
clan.
hear in a distance, ha ha.
Ahem. The clan Daystar was also started during the Hand of the Saloon, the first of her name, Morning Glory. Once the shroud was lifted, the first light shone down on her, hence the name Daystar. That's the first sentence you get.
Tansy just glances up at Celine and just like literally is just like,
She throws up in her mouth a little.
don't tell Mia.
Don't worry, someone's gonna be going through all those books when we get home, and guess who that is?
She says like Tansy isn't about to take this one home.
Why shouldn't we tell Mia?
I wish I had a teacup right now.
I asked the wrong question.
Tansy's just staring at you. You can see it looks like she hasn't slept a lot.
Oh, Celine. When Tansy holds up the book and is like, "We're not telling Mia," and she closes it, just real quick, give me a retroactive perception check.
Oh, bless you, buddy. Hi. You sneezy? Don't tell me I got a cat with allergies too.
Aw, poor baby.
Stella has
The two of
asthma.
us have been sneezing up a storm lately.
Oh.
Come on.
Ah, there it is.
Fine.
15.
15. Tansy goes to close the book, and one of the pages just, happens to flutter by, and you see the word Steel Claw.
Oh. So, Tansy, Mia's not allowed to see that book, but can I take a look at it?
Yes, but as long as you tell her that the name Daystar is not in it. She goes and pulls down another book.
It's okay, it'll be in the 50 other books you have to drag back with us.
It's not in the 50 other books. Maybe like 5.
No, I was gonna say that here's the best part of this, because we can change what the magical girl transformation looks like.
Yeah.
Tansy will absolutely make herself an outfit with a bag so she can put that one specifically in the bag. So
You can.
Why are you wearing
until
so
she's
many
ready.
cargo pockets?
You're
Is this
turning-
whole dress a cargo dress?
Pockets are useful, Mia.
She's a giant pocket.
It's incredible.
Okay, but
I
the
do
original
have my
pockets
bag
for
of
dresses
books
were
slash-
huge.
I love it.
I do have my bag of books/instruments that change when I transform, so I could always
I
add it
love
in there.
I love it. You can all take
She might just give herself like a little satchel or some shit.
a cute little satchel. Yeah, absolutely. Look, if I could just magical girl transformation myself to having the accessories and things that I wanted on my person, you bet your ass I would.
that you needed.
Yeah. Ahem. Celine, you turn to that page. The Steel Claws are a great house of protectors, serving several branches of families came from the noble house. Many Leons can trace ancestry from the first families, with the pure colored coats having a higher chance of being a direct descent.
Can I show it to Tansy?
Sure.
Tansy, do you think this relates to me?
Tansy just reads it over real quick and just looks at you like, I thought you were supposed to be the smart one. I'm sorry, that was mean.
No.
Mia snores?
Wow.
I am a half elf. I do not sleep the entire time. I do not snore.
I don't know how she manages it, but she snores.
It's adorable.
Cows don't snore. We are a proud race.
You are in another room, ma'am. You are far, far away from this conversation.
Hannah, or what's
He also
what's Hermia
hugs the
just
blankets.
ranting about?
I didn't sleep.
Talking to herself, it's fine.
I mean, it's getting kind of intense, to be honest.
I'm just gonna try not to get involved.
Fair enough.
I would say, based on what's here, that it's... That's not gonna sound nice either, but it seems kind of like obvious that it would be related to you. I'm just gonna stop talking. And she goes back to looking at the bookshelves.
I mean, I never knew my last name or my heritage, so I have no idea. I took Damien's last name.
Because they were siblings. And it's normal and fine, and it's
cousins.
not. No, no, no,
We're
no,
cousins.
no, 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 no. Yeet.
Yeet! That's the card I need. It's just one that says yeet on it.
I wonder if Artemis knows anything about this.
Hi. Yes. What can I help you with?
Artemis just comes running back into the room like, you said my name?
My queen, I am here.
Slides right in.
Aha!
Tail up and interested. Definitely.
Just appears out of nowhere, just like, yeah, like Jess just did with the fan, just like, you were...
Oh, and please tell me.
Because they're cats, he does that little tail waggle, like when they're about to pounce. I am here, but little.
What were you gonna say, Amanda?
On the hilt of his sword.
Tell me when he strikes a pose, like the little sparkle on a tooth.
Absolutely.
Or like a little glint in his eye.
Yeah.
His pupils turn to hearts, it's fine.
You called for me? You said my name? Yes?
Yes, I did. Do you know anything about the steel claws?
Yeah. So he like pulls the book over and he reads over it and he says, so only a little bit. So my family can trace back very, 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 very far back. Like probably more than Tansy and her family. Like, there you have a direct descendant. Several mothers married to several other people, and eventually we are connected to the Steel Claws. There were other types of families, but this was just like the
We were
most.
cousins.
We were cousins. They are the like kind of I guess like the main family that we can trace other kind of cat folk from, but they were like. Did you get a really good look at the 5 that came out of the tomb all scary zombie like? Did you see the one that was that looked like a lion?
Yes, I did.
That's closer to what like the first Steel Claw family was. I don't know if she was a Steel Claw though. I don't know. We'll have to read up more. We'll have to cross-reference against the acolytes, but they're much bigger and much more lion-like. But we are technically descended from them.
But my family tree can be anywhere, right? Like any route.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could be a direct descendant from the Steel Claws. I don't know. But we would need to find. We would need to find your birth information to really get a good search on that.
You think there's birth records here?
Probably not for you, since this is centuries old. But maybe searching back when we get back to the Earth and cross-referencing what we find through our searching there with here.
Okay.
We'll fill the gaps. But this
is just going to be harder than I thought.
The truth usually is. But it's a start.
True, it's a start. Thanks, Artemis.
I try. I keep forgetting that I have some of those memories, but not a lot. And some of those memories kind of mix together with my everyday memories, and it's very weird.
I can see that. I was shocked when you first showed them to me.
I was shocked when I just kind of got them walking past that coffee shop when we met. It was very strange, but stranger things have happened. You all turn into magical girls, so. But it's very cute.
Thank you.
And I definitely,
She kind
I
of just
don't
plays with her little
look
her
up
little
the
bow on her
skirts.
tail.
I don't. I'm a gentleman. I don't.
All right, now it's Tansy's turn to just be like looking at this, like, do they remember I'm still here?
She has her tail over her face, and she was playing with her little tail bow. And
Yeah, Tansy over here just like.
Now you know, Tansy. Yeah,
And it's like the Moon Kingdom's equivalent of Ina Garten. You can't get. Finally crushed Moonstone directly from the Moon Kingdom. Store-bought is fine.
But yeah. Any of the other titles that I read off very quickly that seem of interest to you guys?
Can you run through them one more time aside from
should.
the families?
I should definitely. I'm gonna say them out loud, and then I'm also gonna put them in the chat for you.
Okay.
There was the Hand of Saloon, the Great Families, the First Steps of Earth. Sorry, just the really basic ones I didn't think anyone would find interesting, but I'm going to just tell you anyway. Currency of the Moon Kingdom, Flora and Fauna of the Moon Kingdom, Saloon and her retinue, a look into the Moon Kingdom pantheon and the clerics.
It sounds like a gossip column. Gossip mag.
Right? The women, this one actually is like a fairy tale. Like, you kind of look amongst the fairy, like, you're pulling out the kids' books, and they're kind of cute, and most of them are about the acolytes of Saloon and everything. But there's one that catches your eye, and that one says, the woman that lived on the dark side of the moon. And then the acolytes of Saloon, defenders against the Shadow Queen. I had so much fun writing these titles.
Tansy would probably also pull out the Hand of Saloon and the steps to Earth, or I can't remember the exact
Dark side
title,
of the moon.
The First Steps of Earth, yeah.
Yeah. And probably take those down and start flipping through those.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Acolytes of Saloon
Mm-hmm.
and try to cross-reference it with the Steel Claw information that I found in the family book.
Okay. Okay. As you guys are reading those things, cut back to Crystal Cavern room. Hey, guys, how's it going? Missed you. What you doing?
I would like to investigate the teleportation circle and magic, identify, read the runes, comprehend languages, doing the whole. I'm doing the wizard.
You were
Standard.
wizarding in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hannah's looking for a place that she could use a screwdriver or something. She's
Kitty,
got one in her bag. She's got like a multi-tool thing in her bag. She's like
I'm
trying to
pointing
figure
out like
what
little
to do.
things on the thing like that. Looks like it could be that.
Kitty's standing next to Hannah just as that helper, just eating good berries, just waiting for any instruction that might be of any sort of help, but knows nothing will come her way.
Hannah has no idea what she's doing. If she did, she'd ask for help, but she's guessing, so.
You guys are great moral support. You're doing great.
Just for fun, I'm gonna roll to investigate.
Yeah. Hermia, go ahead and roll me. Hermia, go roll me Arcana. You're casting your spells.
Got a 2.
You got a 2.
24.
There's a lot of rocks in here.
I'm gonna go back to my video games. Don't mind me.
What are you doing?
Like, I feel like Hannah brings me a rock. I'm like, yes, this could totally be helpful.
I saw that.
Set that rock down. So yeah,
Very good rock.
Hermia, you're casting your identify spell. You don't need to detect magic. This whole room is
Yeah,
magic.
I know it's magic.
It's magic.
Whole fucking place is magic.
Whole place is magic. You cast identify on the large teleportation pad. And even with just your magic going through you to identify this pad, you can actually see tiny, small sparks of that rainbow-colored rune magic that you saw Magna kind of bring forth when she opened the door here. So you can see it's definitely not activating, but you can see that it's like a very parched patch of ground that has not had water in years suddenly getting water. It is just like, yes, thank you.
Because I cast Identify, I would find out how to make it work.
Yeah, that I'm getting to that. I just wanted
Sorry.
some fun flavor.
I like that flavor. I do. I think I figured it out.
Yeah. So you cast Identify and you recognize one, you need to pump in a lot of magic to get this teleportation circle to start up again. But the incantation is relatively simple. It just takes a lot of magic to do so. And you get the incantation. Your phone does the boop boop boop. New incantation noticed. This will not be added to your spell book. One time only.
Data rates may apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, there are like data caps on the Magical Girl phone. I'd have to upgrade to add more spell slots. Luna's trying to get us with those upcharges. It's free rent, now she's trying to charge me.
It's because you keep calling her a cat. But yeah.
Goddamn DLC add-ons.
Pay to play.
For each body that is being teleported through the teleporter, that is how. So, the spell slot that you're going to need to use is a 3rd level spell slot. For each person, you are using 1 3rd level spell slot. If you do not have enough, somebody else can also give you a 3rd level spell slot to also do this as well.
I mean, I'm a 5th level wizard. We only have 2 3rd level spell slots.
Yes.
None of us are going to have enough to get everyone back.
But we could combine them.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have 2.
I have
Kitty, you
2.
have 2, and
I
you
have
have 2.
Yep.
That's 6. That's still not enough to get everyone back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah.
And Artemis is 6.
6, yep.
do we have to use extra spell slots for extra stuff like books?
Just ooh.
Well, does anybody else have some spell slots?
Hold on.
So, like,
Do
reading...
I have to use them all at the same time?
reading the incantation it doesn't specifically say spell slots, but that is the amount of magic that you'll have to use for a person to get them safely to Earth.
Well, the reason I'm asking is if I can do them sporadically, I can pump an extra 3rd level spell slot with Arcane Recovery.
Mm.
If I could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, take a rest, then I'll do 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say anything about the what will specifically with Identify. That doesn't tell you,
Well, I was hoping with I'll roll something else to learn more about it.
Well, I
figure
just
out
feel like
if they
if
have
we've
to
got
be
the
all
3
used
of
up.
us, Celine can do magic. I'm sure Tansy's got some magic. With all of us trying this, it should
At the
work.
very least, be able to get ourselves back.
Well, yeah.
I'm worried that we're gonna have to use everything of strength at one go,
Probably.
Well,
and
yeah,
we don't
but
know
then-
where this is gonna land us.
Well, we're gonna go back to Earth, and then we can take a nap.
Where on Earth?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. It's not targeted.
I haven't
Just
figured that out.
Earth?
Like, if it
Hi.
sends us anywhere to Earth, we might need to.
we,
Hey, do you know where this?
Does this have like GPS?
off at?
Yeah. I'm all for
Oh
traveling.
yeah,
but I
then
don't wanna
just turn
end
on
up
your
somewhere-
ways and activate your Bluetooth.
Is it this like where's the drop off point?
It's perpetually programmed with the Cookie Monster voice. Oh, police ahead.
Oh,
Do
no.
you see them?
I hate
Do you
it.
think they want cookie?
No, I don't.
Well, I set it on fire now.
That was my
Never
favorite Waze
getting
voice. Don't at me. It was so good.
I use it for Oliver, and he thinks it's very funny. Otherwise, I turn it off. Because I don't like when Cookie Monster interrupts my jam sesh.
I do. I think it's adorable and hysterical.
Magna says, I mean, it's connected to one of the, there weren't a whole lot, but we did have at least 10 teleportation sites. But
All in big cities?
yeah. Oh, well, at least I hope they're in big cities. I never actually got to use one. I never went down there, but I assume that if they were taking large groups of people there
Yeah.
continuously,
So, like, London and LA
Okay,
and
I have a plan.
Shanghai and Sao Paulo, big cities, Moscow.
the dragon's head peeks in for just a second, and you see in his claw is a book. He says, "This might be of use to you," and he hands it to Hannah.
Instruction manual.
He hands it to Hannah, and it's the instruction manual.
It's only in pictures. What's a Wurfgerfgnerschkenar? And why do we need an Allen
over.
wrench?
Flip it over.
An Allen wrench. I got a Leatherman. I'm
It's
fine.
all pictures. He looks very confused in this one. This one says you need 6 people to hold a thing up.
Well, we got 6
Look,
people. It's fine.
Between
Well,
Hannah and
so-
myself, we've got.
I also might have an idea. Like, I could just send Strix through and bring her back immediately, and she can tell me where she was. As you see a badger walk up because I can't find my weasel.
Is Strix okay?
Yeah, we wanted to make Strix bigger and a little bit better at digging in case
Oh.
anything happened. Okay. So yeah, we can just send Strix through.
But what if Strix ends up in the Pacific Ocean?
Well, Strix is special because I can make Strix puff back immediately. And I mean, if anything happens to Strix, she just goes back to her plane.
Right. I forget that that's how familiars work, and that's not a real badger weasel.
No, this is not a real badger weasel.
No.
If this badger weasel were to get hurt horribly, they would just come back tomorrow, perfectly fine.
Good. That's good to know. What's a badger weasel? A beazle? A wadger? I like a
A
beazle.
wadger,
I like beazle.
beazle wadger.
Beazle wadger.
Yep, putting that
Sorry
degree
about
of
that,
mind
folks.
to real good use.
A
fine.
bezel, perhaps?
Oh,
I'd like Beezle.
Bezel, 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 mushroom, mushroom.
Snack.
hurting my
It's a
brain.
snack.
Thank you all for joining us for Hunt for the Heart Church. We're gonna just leave now. We're just gonna.
I will never, ever feel bad about singing Weebles. I am
Just
from that time.
the moon blows up, everyone dies, and we're all done with the game.
I'm okay with this ending.
Here's the Earth. Damn, that is a sweet Earth, you might say.
Nuts!
Here's
More
the
nuts!
Nope.
Less nuts.
Nope. Nope.
But I am late tired.
Oh, all right, go have a nap. And
And we're
my
back.
You
God.
left! You left us!
And we're back.
Come on,
You
Nikki.
can't leave us.
You have an instruction manual for the teleportation pad.
Does the instruction manual, if I flip through it, say where it goes?
Or
Or we have the
the-
amazing idea to send Strix.
We're gonna send the Beezle.
you can send
where's
the bezel. So I jokingly called it an instruction manual. Hermia, you flip through it, and this is a wizard's not quite spell book, but
Ooh.
this is a wizard's. A wizard wrote this book specifically about the teleportation pad. So the incantation is in here, lists of the various trials that they did for getting the maximum amount of people that they could through it to the various teleportations. There's a map in there for the 10 different ones. There is one in Syrian. That's the one that you can kind of figure out, like, that's probably the one that's in Penny's lair. But there are other ones as well, kind of scattered through around the earth. So all of that is listed in the journal, and like the final page of it is listed. There's a small message that says, should you find this, and should you not have already died by Amethyst's claws, know that we here sacrificed our lives to ensure that every single individual could have a safe and healthy life on the earth after this catastrophe that is the Shadow Queen. And signed, but the wizard's name has lost. You can't read it anymore. It's gone. Don't ask about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, everyone died, and now we have a book. Okay, Strix. I need your help. You're gonna stand on that thing. Okay. No, I know. You don't want to go. You're gonna stand on that teleportate. It's that one. Okay. You're gonna stand on that, and then we're gonna send you through, and then I'm gonna bring you back. I mean, it's not. You're not gonna be gone long, and then you're gonna tell us where you went. Is that okay? Strix, I need your help here. Please? Okay. We'll give you some extra treats later. Hannah! I need help. Throw a granola bar on the teleportation circle.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you shouldn't give it a whole granola bar. It's kind of
Just
little.
throw something.
Okay.
You want a treat? You want a snack? Hannah's
Snack?
got a snack.
Uh-oh, I summoned the cats. I said,
Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no. I hear mine.
you man. Hannah breaks off a chunk of the granola bar, chucks it on the circle.
And I send Strix there, and Strix sits down, starts eating the granola bar, and I pump a 3rd level spell slot into it.
Excellent. You pump a 3rd level spell slot, and you watch. It doesn't hum. It just glows, and it's silent. The only thing that you can hear is like the sound of like magic in the air. If people can hear it, like that weird high frequency electronic thing that some people can hear but some people cannot. That's really the only thing that you hear as it lights up.
I just want everyone to know what you see is I'm going to use ice knife, and I throw an ice knife in the air right above Strix, and it explodes, and you see like all the beautiful snow come falling gently around Strix as before the teleportation circle goes off. It's like a really pretty moment.
Yeah. As that does that, it the magic lands around Strix. Strix's form lights up with the teleportation pad. Everything goes rainbow, including Strix, and then she disappears.
Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, Strix. Hey, where'd you go?
Is Strix able to communicate with you as your familiar?
I thought you were gonna look through Strix's eyes.
Yeah,
It's too far away.
fair.
Shit. I don't think I can talk to my familiar.
Does it count as an animal?
It does count as an animal.
Then I'll cast.
You
Speak
can
of
talk to Strix.
I can.
I
I'm
love
excited
this.
for this
This is
conversation.
very good.
Oh god, this is gonna be the first time we hear Strix's voice.
Oh no.
Hey Strix, where'd you go? You okay? You good?
So speaking to Kitty, speaking to both Hermia and to Kitty, Strix says, "Well, yes, no, it was phenomenal. I was a rainbow, and then I saw space, and then I showed up, and there was the small pixie woman with the pink hair, that Hermia keeps calling a cat, except she's not a cat. She's a pixie. She was there. She looked very concerned that I showed up, and then the last thing that I saw was her very concerned face as I turned into a rainbow again.
Great.
Also, I'm all out of
So-
granola bar."
Annie, you got any more granola?
Oh, here's the other half.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They earned it for that one. So it actually goes back to the library, back home.
Oh. Hey, good job, Strix. You
I
might
know.
have just saved us all.
I know,
Good
I'm
girl.
phenomenal.
Who's a good girl?
I am the glue keeping this group together.
Probably true.
They said thank you. And
Good job,
that they love
Strix.
you very much.
You go take a break and go find something to do. You know how to do.
I do know how to do the do that you do. Just as Strix is just like walking away doing this, Kitty hears her saying that, and all you hear is weep, 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 weep. Yeah.
Go and do that voodoo that you do so well.
I'm keeping all of that to myself.
Yes, no, wonderful. I love it.
I also like. Did we summon a Strix to the chat?
You did! As soon as you're like, Strix, come here. Strix literally was like, look at all the wonderful people. And I was like, see, you summoned her. It was great. Yay. It's like anybody just needs to say, I'm about to put up some lewds and I'll just show up. Anyway.
There's no lie in that.
No, not at all. Okay, so you know how to work the teleportation pad. It takes a whole lot of magic to do, but from both reading the Wizard's Journal,
Just for you, we got miracle plays to play. Sorry.
No, you're good. Really, the only big concern was making sure that there was enough magic to make sure that people got to the Earth safe and sound, which is why that there's so much magic that is needed. Items and things that people were carrying didn't seem to be affected, but things that were left just on the like carts or other belongings that just couldn't be held by hand, a little more magic was needed, but not as much as the amount of a third level spell slot.
So I could figure out from everything.
I'm not gonna make you
Yeah.
do the math
No,
for
I
that.
already did the math. I know exactly how many spell slots we need. I'm gonna burn all of mine and most of everyone else's.
That's what I
Just
expect.
to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Yeah. I mean, if we get home, if we land back at home, perfect.
Then we
It
go
doesn't
take a nap.
matter. Yeah. So I guess I'll tell you guys. I mean, you were there. You know what happened. We should go tell everyone else
Cool.
and see if they're ready to go and if we can what we can take. And
Sure.
We should ask Magda if
Why
she's
not?
got any, like, boxes.
yeah,
Or,
because we're
like,
gonna have to hold everything.
Totes.
I
Oh.
mean, or we could just, as I feel like we're talking about this as we get back and we walk in and see Tansy in her cargo pocket dress. I'm like, or we can all just make those.
I mean, you can put them all in one container, and I can summon something that can pull it,
Like an animal.
like an animal.
But then we gotta get the animal.
Well, I mean, that's just another third level spell slot if I use everyone's spells. If everyone uses all of their third level spell slots, we could get all of us plus Artemis plus a
Or
couple
I could
extra
turn
animals.
into the animal. But no,
Or-
wait.
Kitty can turn into an animal.
I can.
No,
So
we
I've
need
heard.
that magic.
Yeah.
Well, not if Tansy and Celine volunteer some of their help too.
I really wish y'all were having this conversation in the same room as us.
I said I thought we were
Yeah.
walking back. We're walking into the
Yeah,
room
as we're
and having
walking
this
back,
conversation.
coming into the room, I'd say that's
Like, oh yeah,
probably-
cargo dress, and then
Yeah,
dress
that's
this.
why I said your cargo dress. I just called you out for your cargo dress.
As soon as Tansy hears Mia coming through the door, she's got that book sitting next to her, and she very like not subtly like throws herself on the book.
What you got there, Tansy?
Nothing.
I'll tell you what we found if you tell me what you found.
A book.
Look,
We found a book too, and Hannah holds
Lots
up
of
the
books.
instruction manual.
what's under that one in specific that you seem to be putting your entire body on top of?
Nothing. Nothing.
I don't think I need to roll insight on that.
I don't either.
Still
Wait,
gonna
wait,
roll a
wait.
deception
Let's see what
anyway.
Hannah says. Hannah got a 23 on insight.
My
Oh,
child, ladies and gentlemen.
13.
I got a 19 on insight.
I'm pretty sure I just rolled a nat 20.
Awesome. You did.
I was worried. I was like, what did you do? That's either a nat 20 or a 1.
I'm pretty sure on D&D Beyond that was definitely a nat 20. So
Yeah, it was.
22.
So I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nothing.
Hey, is that another book that also has a title Families of the Moon Kingdom? There were like 3 of them. I picked up the closest book with the Families of the Moon Kingdom.
There's one book about that. There are other books that have mentions of the great family names. Specifically the Hannah Saloon. So Tansy, you were the one reading through that one specifically.
Yeah.
And from you reading that, it depicts a war that had happened very early on before the Moon Kingdom had actually been established. There were the natural inhabitants of the Moon Kingdom were visited by travelers throughout the galaxy that ended up becoming the first great families that ended up worshiping Saloon. Then there was another group that came in that was trying to essentially turn it into a totalitarianism, and they were like, "No, we're not going to do that. You're not going
no flag, no country. You can't have one.
Pretty much. So there was a great fight, and it kind of gets a little fairy tale-y at the kind of like closer to the end of it, where they talk about they prayed to Saloon to aid them in war, in defeating them, and she essentially blocked out the sun with a great shroud, like a great mist cloud. It's not very descriptive of what, but the light does not appear, and they're able to sneak in and essentially flank and take out a lot of the invaders before the shroud comes back, and that's when Morning Glory is like first seen bringing in the cavalry to attack from the front. It's a beautiful, majestic, like gets a little romanticized there for you, but that's essentially when people assume that the Moon Kingdom was established after the end of that war.
Okay. That would have been the book that Tansy would have immediately handed to Mia instead of the one that she's got,
Yeah.
because
Oh, and I'll look at it, I'm like, that's a really good job, Tansy. You did great. Thanks.
I'm really surprised that you're not gonna make any comment on the Morning Glory part of it, because her last name is Daystar.
No, I'm not going to. Because I know I'm right. But we found the teleportation circle, and we know how to get us home, so
There's a
if
big
we just
crystal
got-
dragon, and it answered. It
Tansy just sighs and just shoves the other book towards you, and you just see what it was she was covering up.
Did you guys, dudes, ladies, I almost called you Jess. Hannah and Kitty just defeated a dragon by themselves?
didn't really defeat it. We answered its riddles.
No.
Yeah, no, they defeated a
I
dragon
like
by
how
themselves.
dragon
I mean,
flew
I
around
was
that.
no
That's
help.
still pretty impressive. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't want you to see that, Mia, because I didn't want to hear you gloat.
Why would I gloat? I just want you to know who your family is and be proud. But we do have a way home.
How does it work?
We got an instruction manual.
It's gonna take a lot of energy. We did test it first. We sent Strix over. Strix pops up. And Strix said she landed back at home, saw Luna. So I think it's safe to say if we go on it, we're just gonna have to pop a lot of magic into it. And it's gonna be some strong magic that I need help with.
Does
It's
it
gonna
matter
be
the
all
type
work
of
together.
magic?
Huh?
Does it matter the type of magic?
Nope, I just feel that it's gonna take all of at least 2 high spells from each person to get us there. At least 6 high-level spells.
Well, I only ask because I do have. Why do I know this? She's saying this, but like, and very confidently, but is like, why do I know this? I do have a thing that I have to double check before I say the wrong thing again. This is me, the player.
You're doing great.
Oh my god, that one. That one? No, that. Oh, it's really only a short rest? Dang, okay. Because I was gonna say something about her channel divinity. I thought it was once a day. It's been a minute since I've used her channel divinity, clearly.
Okay.
But that's why I personally was asking, like, if it made a difference what the type of magic was, because she's got a lot of divine shit here.
No, it's just gonna take 6 third-level spells. It doesn't matter the type.
Plus books.
I was just being more flowery with it.
No. That's fine. But that would have been a question she would have asked, because I think she would know that the magic she does have is divine magic.
I mean, I did the math and I figured out, I think I know exactly what we need to do. And I'm really glad that we sent Strix because we know it's safe, so I'm less worried about us all using, because we're going to be a little bit tired when we get home.
Yeah. Other question for you, Nikki.
Yep.
Because I got a 3rd level spell with my oh my god, legacy. Yeah, Celestial
But we have
Legacy.
enough between Jess, me, and Amanda.
I'm asking because technically I'm not supposed to have anything higher than 2nd level, but it came with the Celestial Legacy. Is that still usable?
Yeah, no, if it is part of your racial ability, when you just get that when you level up.
Okay,
It's,
I wasn't sure because it shows on my sheet, but it doesn't show me a spell slot for it.
I think.
We might
Well,
have
I
to
think
level
if.
up.
I think it's.
Or it's a once per day kind
Yes.
of thing.
Yes.
It is a once per day kind of thing, but
Well, then yeah,
I
you can
wasn't.
use it.
It doesn't count towards your spell slots used, but you only
Got
get
it,
it once
okay.
a day, or
Got it.
once
That's-
per long rest, I believe, or something like that.
It's been
Yeah.
a long time since I actually set up this character sheet, so I just wanted to double check before I went ahead and was like, yeah, I totally have this high level spell.
No, you do. It is literally your life force, though, not divine magic, not you calling through your convictions. It's Daystar magic.
Yeah. Which is even funnier because it's fucking daylight.
Of course it is. Of
It
course.
Sure is.
Sunlight.
That's so
So
unbranded.
yeah, do you guys have all the books you want? Do we have everything we need? I think now that we have this and the way home, I can get us back later. I'm pretty sure I can reverse engineer a way for us to visit this place again.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I feel like we can just use that same
Mhm.
transportation
Now that we have the
circle, right?
coordinates, we can dial back and forth. It's like
It's star 69.
yeah. Well, you need the actual like gate code, so you need all the symbols that are around the gate and write them down, and then when we get home, we can dial them in the device.
Okay.
I think
Oh
I'll
my
call it.
God.
Magna comes up to you guys and she says, "Okay, it looks like you guys are getting ready to go. Great. I can help out a little bit with moving a book, but it seems like you guys have kind of all that situated. If you want to use any of the blankets to like take the books with you or anything like that, you can totally do that. I do. This is gonna sound really weird, but it's. I haven't seen people in such a long time, and I've, while you guys were sleeping, I had some thoughts about everything going on, and besides the fact that I want this place to, I want everyone to know about what happened and when it went on here and everything like that. I don't think I'm the person to do that. I think my purpose is complete. And I would like some help being relieved of my duties.
You want us to send you up, like... What do you mean by relieved of your duties?
I am but a fragment of myself.
She's a spirit.
So you want us to let you move on?
Well, we gotta do like an exorcism?
No.
Drastic.
Yes.
No, nothing.
Like
nothing quite
To
as.
cleanse you?
Yeah.
Okay. And before I'm gonna pull up my phone, I'm gonna open up the app, and I'm going to grab Tansy's hand and look at her and like motion her to grab the next person's hand.
I think
We're
she
gonna
would,
do it together.
I think Tansy would very tentatively try to see if she couldn't like grab Magna's hand.
Magna will reach out and grab your hand. She has to focus on it, but she can do that.
I was gonna say, or if not, she would just go like this so she could like rest it on top.
Yeah. Jess, were you trying to say something?
Hannah wants to give Magda a hug.
Tansy wanted to do that too.
Well, I
didn't
figured we were all gonna hold hands and kind of hug her as a circle, which is what I was trying to do, was get us to join around her in a circle and kind of group hug her as we cleansed her together. But now she's holding Tansy's hand, so I'm gonna let go of Tansy's other hand. Like, now it's gotten weird.
She goes around and gives each of you a hug. She has to do, and you watch it. She does it like very slowly because you can tell that she's focusing so that you can actually feel the hug instead of her just passing through you.
Hannah is so excited to hug somebody who's close to her height. It's not just that whole like, there you are.
There you all small. But yeah, Magda gives each of you a hug, and you can tell that she's like she's definitely like crying, but she's just like, no, this. I didn't realize how like happy I would be. I thought I would be much more worried and like scared and unsure, but several centuries get to just kind of get ready for it. So, thank you.
As I go in to give her a hug, my phone's in my hand, and I'm gonna, as I hug her, I'm like, you've done so amazing. And I'm gonna hit the button.
Boop, boop. And you watch as Magna very gently turns into sparkles and disappears. And there wasn't a whole lot of magic still left in this temple, but as Magna disappears, it feels like the defenses of this place like unlock, sort of. So this place is much easier to be accessed now that she is gone.
She has been here for a very long time, and she deserves a break. We should get going. I think I could send Luna back and forth between here and there. Luna will have her own office, and we'll have a place to hide and visit, and our own secret hideout and club now. We should go. Let's go.
Mia, are you crying?
No. fuck that. Let's
So
go.
he walks over and gives her pets.
Touching me. We just go. We got lives. Some of us have jobs we don't know if we're gonna have tomorrow.
I have
Go
a
for a day.
test tomorrow. I
Yeah.
think it might be.
What was your test today? I had work yesterday and today.
You didn't ask for the day off?
We were supposed to be. We're walking.
You're walking. As you guys make your way downstairs, you Tansy and Celine, both of you guys do see a large crystal dragon that is kind of waiting for you at the archway to kind of see you off. Like, there are more of you.
Oh, hi.
You got any like special requests, treats, food, television, movies, anything you like, books that we can send back for you? We're gonna send our friend Luna here to help like clean up and make this place look amazing and back to its old splendor. And
How
I
is
just want to
she
know.
with riddles?
She loves them. She is a riddle master.
bet.
I think you should make her answer the riddles before you let her walk through here. I think that'd be a lot of fun for her.
Oh my god, are we about to do a flip or flop Moon Kingdom edition?
That is if Luna's good at riddles and I didn't just leave her for dead.
Are you kidding me? I can't even. Okay, I'm now picturing Luna sitting there all excited having tea with the dragon, just like,
Oh yeah. No, they're
you
both
have
gonna
more
love this.
riddles?
You have more?
I just gave Luna a new best friend.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anything you want?
No,
Riddles?
I believe somebody to help me with getting everything ready. It seems that the tides are changing, and that is good. Let's
Well.
clear the dust.
That's our plan.
Let's get this bread.
And at that, I'm going to, I guess, trigger whatever I need to do to start our magic going poof, 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 poof into the magic circle.
Yeah.
And draining my friends of their magic.
Yes.
Tansy just walks in and just goes,
Here, hold this extra bag of books.
okay, thanks.
Everyone,
but-
don't leave stuff on the floor. Make sure you're holding everything.
Artemis-
Arms inside the circle.
Artemis has like 2 satchels worth of books on either shoulder.
I have one strong magic, and I'm not. I have a feeling that you may want to shield your eyes, and Tansy Tansy just starts glowing.
As we hit Earth.
You're glowing. Anybody else? I figured. Does anybody else want to throw in their magic along with Hermia's and Tansy's?
Come on.
What spell you doing? Just give me the flavor.
Oh, my spell was blink, so I actually start blinking in and out of existence.
Weird. You turn into a rave because you're rainbow. Everyone turns rainbow color because of how the pad works. So you do turn into like a mini rave. Do 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 do.
So Mia just looks like she's glitching out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It literally is a rave. Mia's glitching out. Tansy's like full on fucking human glow stick.
Yeah.
I started doing that to help shield my eyes every 6 seconds from the light. Really annoying.
I think so. Hannah does have a 3rd level transmutation spell called Meld into Stone.
yeah.
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 So I think she like gets almost like grayer
Nice.
and like, but also like with the crystal that they're standing on, like
Mhm.
she almost becomes that weird like translucent quartzy kind of color.
Smoky quartz.
She's like smoky quartz.
Smoky
Yeah.
quartz. Nice.
Good look for you.
She's like, oh shit.
Oh no. All the magic stops.
No, the magic just gets
That's what we get
brighter from
Sorry.
Tansy. like,
The last thing the
Tansy
dragon
was
hears,
glowing
"Ooh,
already,
Hannah said
but
a bad
she's
word."
smiling so big at this that she is just glowing brighter.
Amanda, what are you doing? I see that face. I swear to God, if you turn to a flock of bats, I'm leaving you on this goddamn planet.
No. Okay, so I can't figure out the challenge rating aspect of this because I can't find it on a list. However, what I want to do is I have 2 third-level spell slots. I want to cast Conjure Animals to conjure as many kangaroos as I can and put books in their pouches. And then while we're all on the pedestal, use my other 3rd-level spell, Healing Word, to teleport. Put that energy into it.
Yes. Good healing energy. Good kangaroo energy, too. It's very...
Yeah.
You're really... I was going to say hopping to the occasion, but that doesn't actually work.
You really jumped to the occasion there.
Something leaping jokes.
Beat us to the jump.
You did a cool thing with kangaroos.
You did it. It was great, and we loved it. Celine.
Put that away for later.
I'll just pocket that for later, yeah.
Pocket that for later. There you go. What's Celine doing?
I think she's trying to figure it out.
I am. I think this would be the coolest. I think I'm gonna cast the 3rd level Shatter and have like electricity surround me as we're teleporting.
Okay. There's a loud... So originally the teleportation is a quiet affair because there's not much really there's not much of a sound. It's just magic. But thanks to Celine being the bard that she is, you teleport into Penny's lair with a bang. Nothing is destroyed.
Sort of entrance.
Nothing destroyed, but it is definitely a look.
Here comes the boom.
Yeah. Celine literally dropped the mic. It was great. Yeah.
We explode onto the scene.
You explode onto the scene. But yes, you the dust clears. There's a bunch of kangaroos, but you are back, safe and sound.
Hannah's made of crystal. Tansy's glowing.
Yeah, here's the thing.
I'm
So
glitching.
as soon as you all make it back to the Moon Kingdom, not Moon Kingdom. I'm so sorry. I just got used to saying it. you just came back. No.
Back on the boat, boys. We've gone round in a circle.
No, as you guys get to Penny's lair and you're back on Earth, all of you hear like a cha-ching, cha-ching noise coming from your phones. And it's
We have like 800 text messages from Luna.
No.
How many missed messages do I have from Ruby?
I mean, there's several of you that have messages from work, from school, like notifications, your daily like notification thingy was. Several messages from Rumi, a few messages from Damien, one message from Christine that was just like, why aren't you in class?
Among all of these things, everybody just has one random message from a number you don't recognize, but it comes up on Tansy's phone as Nana Daystar, and it just says, "Hope you're all having a good time on the moon."
Having fun on the moon.
I love Nana.
Very good.
I feel like you think we don't have that number programmed in our phones already, but we do.
Nana's just gonna text Nana throughout the day and just be like, "Hey, I saw this cool thing."
She loves it. She answers back. She sends pictures back. But all of you notice.
Great, sweetheart.
That's great. But all of you also notice that the Crescent app that you have, it does the kind of iPhone thing where it turns gray and it is like updating itself. And your phone notification, it says, update available, installing. 1 moment, please.
How nice of you to think I have.
Hurry up!
Are we leveling up?
Maybe. Are you getting extra things when you level up as well? Yes.
Level up.
level up. But yeah, Luna zips forward, and she's like, "Oh my god, you made it back! Okay, how was it? There's a lot of kangaroos."
We can go back and forth now.
We fixed it.
There's a dragon who wants to be your best friend.
What?
You know riddles?
Yeah, do you like riddles? We also have a bunch of books. Why is my phone updating so long?
Oh, and you see Luna and both of them are just like as you're pulling out the books and everything, they're just like, oh my goodness. Okay,
Oh,
so
it's about family, but she doesn't want us to know. I'm gonna toss that one onto the pile.
okay, this is all the books.
You might have to fish through some kangaroos to get the rest of them.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only so many kangaroos I can summon.
And I
that's
think
fine.
that one's escaping.
Oh shit! Come back! Oh dang it!
I'm coming. I'm helping.
Real
Thank
quick. Actually, I need to message somebody something real quick. So yeah, Luna's like, okay, so what was happening? What was going on? What
We
was
give her
making
the
the
whole
craters?
We give her the rundown. We tell her everything.
That's true. We do.
Yeah. So there was a dragon. We spent the night. There was magma, and there was a teleportation.
Magna.
He said magma.
No, it
As I point
sounds
to
like
Hannah.
magma.
Oh.
That's not a librarian. Wasn't.
Oh, she's not a librarian. But we let her. She is gone. She's no longer with us. She is passed on to whatever magma passed on to magma. But there's a lot of stuff up there. Oh, and by the way, there are 5 champions that have escaped from were brought out of their tombs and are probably going to come after us.
Little detail.
Oh, and we saw pretty sure we saw, if not the Shadow Queen, one of her really high up people.
Oh yeah, the couple.
Yeah, and the twins. We were harassed
Yeah.
by these twins that were real.
Cousins.
Luna is looking to you all very, very not confused, but just very concerned. Like, okay, well.
Oh, and then Artemis and Selene shared a bed.
That sounds
Yep.
normal, honestly.
So did you and Pansy.
That doesn't. Don't you have a fiance?
I mean, he knows.
Got some
Okay.
explaining to do.
If that's your relationship, I'm not here to judge you.
2 people can share a bed and not be sexual. It's called friendship.
And
It might be a foreign
Is that what
concept.
we're doing, Penny?
That sounds stranger though from you. You love us. We're your friends. Love us.
I start walking out of the room.
Luna
Hannah
looks.
throws a granola bar at her.
Take water behind
You
me.
have any granola bars left.
I just throw up a water wall behind me, like, ah!
Electronics. Oh,
Um,
you're gonna need a lot of rice.
Luna looks over at you, Hannah, and she says, "Hannah, are you okay? You look And you all look over at Hannah, and parts of her skin are peeking through her transformation, and some of it is still retaining the smoky quartz look. It's not reverting back.
That's a cool look.
Weird.
good look for you.
Yeah.
May I?
Okay.
I'm just gonna poke it. Does it feel like flesh?
It feels like her, yeah.
Does this hurt or feel weird or anything?
No, just kind of feels like me.
Okay, cool.
I didn't even notice.
Less matte rock gray and more like a glossy smoky quartz. Like she's not like translucent or anything like that. But
Oh god. Sorry, thinking of her as translucent would be terrifying.
no, thank you.
That's weird.
I like it.
It looks
pretty.
good.
does.
Have our phones stopped updating?
You all simultaneously get the bing, and then Luna
As Hannah's checking down her
yeah.
shirt.
Bing. Just that noise as you're like bing, like.
Later.
And then Luna actually begins to glow, and then like her little communicator that she has pulls up a screen, and she says, "Oh, man, you guys did a lot while you were up there. Yeah, yeah, you guys are due for an upgrade. I need to finish that. You were gone for so long, and there's only so much. Anyway."
So, how long were we gone for? We were only gone for like a day.
You were gone for a little more than a day. Not 2 full days, but the sun's it's 5 a.m.
Ah.
I literally thought Luna was about to tell us that we've been gone for like a year.
No.
Yeah, I was like, did we just hit the fairy tale time skip?
No.
Okay,
No.
that happened. I want to talk to you about this after the stream because this just happened in my watch.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. 1, Nikki would never do that, and 2, I don't want to go through
A year.
the
time.
ramifications of what would happen if you guys were gone for a year. So.
Well, I
No.
guess I'm not getting married.
No, yeah, you guys were only gone for like a day and a half, but it is it's almost morning. It's almost morning.
Well,
I mean, 5 a.m. is morning.
go to work then.
Sun's still not up yet.
I just woke up. Now I've got to wake up again. It sucks.
I'm gonna have to take a nap before I have to go to work.
Right.
Well, okay. So, dragon. There's a dragon on the moon. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, their name is Amethyst. I did not ask their pronouns. I just know their name is Amethyst.
I see.
They love riddles.
Good. Riddles are great. Love it. Love riddles. Then I will see about moving stuff to the Moon Kingdom, and
Well, you don't have to go immediately. It's the option if you want to set up your base there, you can.
Do you not want me to leave?
No, I want you to leave as soon as possible, but I'm just saying. It's gonna take a lot of magic to port your stuff back and forth. Like, you might want to wait till we rest.
Yeah, you'll be like this big.
That's true. But that's exciting. And you brought so many books back. Penny also goes over and she looks up at the books and she says, "Thankfully, I don't think any of this information is important to the Shadow Queen, so I don't think any of it's, I don't even think any of it's going to be sought after by her, but I'm glad that you all are able to find something while you're up there. Welcome back. Good work."
Thanks, Penny.
Now I need a shower and a bed and something other than a granola bar to eat.
Yes.
Not that they weren't amazing. Thank you, Hannah, for bringing the snacks. It's just
You know, a girl can only eat so many granola bars before there's problems.
Did anybody
The
message?
s'mores ones were my favorite.
the pork ones.
The s'mores ones.
Oh, I was like, don't eat a pork granola bar. I don't think that's the granola bar.
No, s'mores granola bar.
I think that granola bar went bad.
It's
So
just a piece of bacon, that's all.
you all you leave the books here with Luna and Penny. They said that they'll take care of it unless there's anything in particular in here that you want to take with you. Otherwise, they're getting taken. Most of them actually probably staying here with Penny, or Luna's taking some with her, so that they are accessible. You can see Luna beginning to scan them and making them into e-documents.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, turn those into PDFs and then we can read them on the go anywhere. Smart.
Yeah.
Smart Luna.
Thank
Good kitty.
you. I'm not a cat.
We tried, Luna, we tried.
It's okay. So you all begin making your way back to the various things that you would be doing on a 5 a.m.
What day of the week is it?
It is, I think it's Sunday actually.
Oh, there's no work.
Hey,
Like you
I still
because
have a day. All right.
What
I'm
is
gonna
the
go
equivalent
home
of a
now
Waffle
and
House
just
here?
not leave my house.
yeah,
for
you
a
all have
while.
that moment where you look at your phone and you realize it's 5 a.m. Sunday, not Monday, and so you take a breath.
That good,
It's
good
too
feeling.
early even for
Like in the
pancakes.
back of my head, I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I could go help Luna go through the books, or I could go home and read the PDFs later.
I mean, we can. What about that 24-hour diner that's over by the campus? And we can go and get food and then go crash.
Did anyone message Nana Daystar back after she was like, "Hope you're all doing great on the Moon Kingdom"?
Just gonna look at Tansy on that one.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Tansy may not always answer her mom, but she always answers Nana Daystar.
Okay, so when you got reception, you sent her a message, and you get a message immediately back. She says, "Tansy, it's 5 o'clock in the morning."
You just asked that.
I know,
That,
Nana.
Are you hungry?
Starved.
I will have breakfast ready when you get here. Are your friends hungry?
I was as she's typing, "Can my friends come?"
Bring your friends.
Never mind, we're eating. Nana's making breakfast.
Okay, now I guess I will come.
We can just crash at my house. It's fine.
I should probably get home. I think Rumi's there.
Hmm.
He might want an explanation.
You definitely have like
breakfast too.
you have like 2 messages from Rumi that are just like, "Hope you're having fun with your thing. I love you. Good night. Talk to you soon."
I'm gonna send him back a message. Good morning. Love you. I'm alive. Grabbing food. Be home soon.
You get a very cute picture of Rumi and Kevin in bed together, just like, "It's early."
Stay there.
Yeah.
Be home in like an hour.
Don't move.
That looks comfy. I would like to crawl into bed and live there now.
What are you saying, Kitty?
Do you mind summoning Strix? Just like the.
Oh, Strix
hang
is
out with
on the
them
ground
a
next
bit.
to me.
Oh, cool. What's up?
Hello.
Yeah, you want to just kind of hang out for a little bit?
Will you hold me?
Oh yeah,
I love being carried.
this is as
Excellent.
close as I got.
This is fine. Can I
Yeah,
also
we're
be
just
pet?
gonna- Oh yes.
Thank you.
I
So yeah,
love
we're
this
just gonna go
blossoming
chat it
friendship.
up for a
Yes.
while. So, but nothing in particular. Just how's it going?
I mean, everything is great. Hermia is a great contract haver thing. I forget the actual name for it. I'm just a spirit. Yeah, what I forget how the familiar thing works exactly, April. Is she like a fae spirit, a arcane spirit?
Mine is a fae spirit.
A fae spirit? Yeah. She summoned me from the Feywild, and I have bound myself to her, and through her I'm able to experience all these wonderful, amazing things, and again, lead you all through your great triumphs through your adventures.
Oh.
Not asking for anything specific, just getting to know them a little bit better.
No,
Especially
yeah.
after the
No,
things I
and they
heard
just,
earlier.
and like, if you give them the door, if you open that door, they're just going to saunter in and just be like, "Yes, and do you know
Yep,
that?"
yes, and.
Rule number 34. One must
Yep.
always have milk
Give-
in their tea. Rule number 39. One must never cross the street on a Sunday.
Oh, we're gonna have problems.
I am the great... Sorry.
You're doing great. I love it. And if you want
When
to
you
voice,
said open the door, all I could think of is Soul Eater. And that's stupid. This is my hat. Did you know how I got my hat? My hat was passed down across the crazy blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean.
Except
Yes.
you're talking that, and all I can think of, this hat was passed down through the Armstrong family for generations.
We are all a bunch of weebs.
Yeah, I was.
Okay,
Thinking
but
of
tell me that
somebody
Major
else.
Armstrong isn't a fucking magical girl, because every
He
time
is.
he
Oh,
flexes, there are
totally.
sparkles and rainbows.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying we're all a bunch of fucking weebs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
why we're here.
exactly. You want to play in a Sailor Moon game?
Yes.
So, as you all make your way to Nana Daystar's, Tansy's house that Nana Daystar is at, there's a wonderful breakfast that is waiting for you. Coffee and tea and fruit juice. Your mother's not home. She had to go off and do various things that your mom does so that I don't have to worry about two NPCs.
Yeah, no, and you don't have to worry about the menu either, because me and Chat got that covered.
Mm-hmm. No, I saw that. Yeah, pretty much. It's a spread, and Nana Daystar is just like, did you find everything that you were looking for while you were up at the Moon Kingdom?
Does she do the grandma thing where she doesn't quite understand the lingo of the kids, and she just, let's get this spread?
I was
No one will correct her because that's beautiful.
Tansy the other day while you were off doing your amazing adventures. I was reading one of those comic strips. It was so funny. I busted a nut.
Tansy.
I spilled all
someone- This is not my place.
Coffee has just come out of Tansy's nose. She's laughing so hard.
That I was laughing uncontrollably. It was so funny. Nikki can barely keep it together. I'm not a good DM. I don't have a good poker face at all. Sorry, y'all. It was hilarious.
You'll have to show us later.
Oh, I've got it right
Pickles,
here.
wasn't it? I know it was pickles.
Oh, it was actually Mutts. Look at this sweet little puppy. And he makes a comment about the day. And then it starts raining. And then the car comes by and it splashes both of them. It's very funny.
Oh my god, Nana Daystar is my mom.
Okay, look, we love mutts in this house also.
It's the only one I can remember.
Mutts and pearls before swine.
Yes, probably before swine. But yes, she gives you all food. She asks about your adventures, and do you all tell her what happened on the moon?
Oh, Tansy does.
Yeah, I mean, like, Hannah
Why
would be
not?
excited about
Oh wait,
the
she
Riddle
does know we
Dragon.
went to the moon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
She-
then yeah.
Knows all about
Tell
that
everything.
stuff.
She, in fact, gave Tansy the necklace and was like, make sure this goes back.
Yeah, we tell her everything.
Yeah, no, Tansy's like relaying information in between like stuffing her face.
Like every time someone takes a stops to eat, I feel like the next person picks up the story and keeps going, and it just keeps going in a circle.
Yeah, so like there was these people in these weird suits and like and
Oh.
then
They were like the weird people were twins, and they were like harassing us and following us, and then they tried to bring up these other people, and like this weird thing happened, and
And
Maybe
cows.
you should tell
cows
Nana
were just
Daystar
going off.
about the acolytes.
we're not there yet. Tansy says, like trying not to spit out pancake.
What about the acolytes?
They
came back.
their tombs were there.
Tansy just looks Nana Daystar dead in the face and is just like, I'm gonna have to fight Honeysuckle at some point.
Yeah, we saw her walking.
Why would you have to fight Honeysuckle?
Okay, so the badly dressed twins, who look like they came out of a really bad 80s band, by the way, they did something and resurrected the acolytes, and they're like, I don't want to say zombified. They just didn't look whole
They're zombies.
yet.
No.
But
They're corrupted by the
they're
dark
on
heart.
their side.
That... Tansy, that's not good.
If it helps any, I don't think it was really them. It was like, maybe extra magic-y them.
Nana, I know it's not good.
I know you know, Tantan, you're smart, but...
I have spent nearly 2 days on the moon. This is the first thing I've eaten, except for a granola bar from Sweet Hannah, and I am tired.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize how dire the situation was. Goodness. Well, eat your breakfast, get your rest. The overlay has changed.
I'm so sorry, my computer just tried to do an update and like it closed Zoom. Zoom just tried to update on me.
It's okay, I
I'm
fixed
Hermia
it.
now. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, ooh, now we're everybody's someone else.
No, we're fine now. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool. Eat your breakfast, and everybody should get some rest. There's plenty of floor space here. I can get the blankets out.
Thank you for the offer, but I really shouldn't. be
Yeah, I think I want my bed.
That's fair.
I'll take the couch if that's okay.
It has to stay in the living room, though.
That's fair.
Busting a nut everywhere. It's great.
Nana Daystar, I don't think that means what you think it means.
What?
That means when someone busts a nut, it's when a man.
No, don't tell her. Don't tell her. I need this in my life.
That is what it is slang for a man.
I've never known the slang for things.
It's okay. That's why I'm telling you. Don't feel weird about it. Don't feel bad. Slang's real hard. Kids are saying things all the time that I still don't understand, and I work in the college, so it's. All
This
good.
was very funny. It's very funny.
And on that, I'm gonna go home. It was nice to see you again, Nana Daystar. Oh God, I told her what about male ejaculation. I'm gonna go home. Hey, Kitty, do you want Strix to stay with you?
Sure.
Okay, Strix, come home whenever you want. Like, Strix is a grown-ass badger. They can do whatever they want.
Strix just nods like, I know I have free range of whatever I can do. I'm a grown-ass badger.
Right on.
I love Strix. Strix is so sassy.
She has to be to hang out with Hermia.
I know, right?
There's a reason we're best friends.
Let
And
me tell you about my best friend.
So some people are leaving, some people are taking the couch. Celine, what are you up to?
I'm actually going to turn to Artemis and say, hey, Artemis, do you think we can go back to your place?
He's like in the middle of shoving pancakes. He doesn't shove them in his mouth like that. He's got pancakes on a fork and knife, and he's shoving them in his mouth. And he's like, sure, yeah. You're always welcome. To the house. Yes.
Oh, don't y'all look at me that way. I was wondering if maybe you could help me look into my birth records like we talked about on the moon.
Yes. We might need to talk to... Have you talked to Damien about any of this before? No, well, not obviously what we found on the Moon Kingdom, but about your birth records. I'm trying to do Dana Daystar Artemis voice. Wow. Okay.
It's getting...
Nardamus.
Narnimus. Well, take the wardrobe to Narnimus.
You know, I realized that if Hannah ever had kids and then they had kids, she'd be Nana Hannah.
Oh, yes, I love that.
well,
I mean,
now
you
we-
can. You just have to like adopt or like get a donor or something.
Okay, but Tansy would be Grand Tantan.
Oh, Kevin, Nana.
We've broke Nikki. I'm sorry.
No, it's so
No.
cute. If I heard Oliver, I'm gonna get a clip of it. I'm gonna get a clip of Oliver saying Grand Hannah or Grand Tan Tan and Granny Hanny.
Nana Hannah.
Nana Hannah, thank you.
If I had grandkids, it would be Mimo Amanda. If I remember right.
Nemo Amanda. I love
If
it.
I have grandkids, they will call me nothing because they will not exist.
I'm just gonna be Auntie Jess forever, so it's fine.
But Nikki's kids are gonna call me that mean old lady who sometimes brings them cool toys.
No, they're gonna call you Nuna. Nuna.
No, emo.
Emo. He does call Rob's sister Gomo.
Yeah, I would be emo.
Anyway. Artemis is have you talked to Damien about your birth records? Whether or not you has he been able to find them himself, or have you asked?
I did a long time ago, but I don't think he was able to find anything. We can double check with him.
We can. We can double check with him, and I'll see if I have some friends in the Federal Bureau of Documentation things. Important, boring document place things.
Wow, you mentioned going home with him, and all of a sudden he can't talk about work anymore.
He's thinking about the kittens again.
No.
We're gonna go back to his place to do taxes.
Oh no! Oh.
You're gonna have some real jokes to tell with Artemis, aren't you?
I'm going home now.
Oh.
I broke them.
I also believe the Census Bureau keeps the birth records.
Thank you, Census Bureau.
Yeah.
I couldn't actually think of the right department for it.
I was
But-
actually getting kind of nervous that her birth records were being held by the FBI.
No.
What the
And
hell
yes,
is she?
yes, Jill.
Honestly, I would feel like Damien wouldn't have looked hard enough or really known what to do, or
Yeah, like, where do I start looking for somebody's birth records? So.
He's got a kitty. He's got a kitty.
Chonk.
Oh Lord, nope, he not.
No, he's not. He
Where's
thought
he going?
I was like, what the fuck?
But as you all make your way back to your homes, there he is. He had to think about it.
He had an audience.
I love though in the overlay you couldn't quite see the cat, so your door just creepily opens on its own.
It's great. This is fun. As you all are making your way back to your homes, to your beds, to your loved ones, or onto the couch, that is where we're going to. Actually, sorry, your phones finish updating, and you all leveled up. So.
My phone got bigger.
What am I
And
supposed
got branded.
Hey, how did
mine turned into a brick.
No,
Oh no!
that's where we're
I told you
ending.
to be careful.
We need to leave now. Can't stay here anymore.
They update bricked your phone.
That's what happens when you're not technologically advanced and have a track phone, essentially.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Y'all need
as,
to-
as annoyed as Nikki is, I'm a big fan.
y'all are gonna make me bust a nut.
Oh!
As I sit here and destroy my players with giggles and laughter, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you all also enjoyed and had plenty of goofs and laughs along the way. And we will see you all next Friday. Have a good night. Bye.